Okay, so you can see this architectural diagram. So we have two types of operations when we work with data. We do transactions. So when we do transactions, we make changes to our data. Also, the second type of operations is reporting, like analytics, or use machine learning solutions to analyze our data or to do prediction or whatever forecast. And so look at this architecture diagram. Transaction store. So on the left-hand side, we have the transactional store. The transactional store is row store. On the right-hand side, we have this analytical store. It's column store. We went over this, right? Row store versus column store. When we use the row store architecture, the data is stored row by row. So if you have 5 columns for a record, 5 column values for a record are stored together. So you have a complete record and then next complete record. That's transactional store. Transactional store is usually row store. The transactional store is row store. Row store is very good for supporting transactions. So keep this in mind, okay, row store. But when we do analytics, when we do data analysis, usually we focus on certain columns. Therefore, we use the column store architecture. With the column store architecture, if you have a table or a collection, so let's probably a table is a better example. In the table, there are 5 columns, then all data for the first column is stored together. And then all data for the second column is stored next. So it's column by column, not record by record. When we do data analysis or analytics, usually we focus on certain columns, right? So that's the reason why column store is commonly used for reporting purposes, for data analysis purposes. And the Synapse use this, okay. And your Cosmos DB use this row store for Cosmos DB, that's for transactional. And then for data warehousing, we use this column store. And you can see your machine learning solutions or any big data, whatever, solutions or data mining tools, they can all consume the data stored in Synapse. And we use SQL, okay. Pretty interesting.